All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're tackling one of the biggest what-if questions in comic book history.
It's a classic.
Wolverine versus Superman.
Yeah. Who would win in a fight?
We're going to analyze their powers, their fighting styles,
Right.
and really try to get to the bottom of
To
this.
see who comes out on top. Yeah.
So let's start with Wolverine. Everyone knows Wolverine's famous for his healing factor.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, the guy can recover from practically anything.
It's legendary.
But just how powerful is that healing factor? I mean,
Well, it's not just about how fast he heals. It's
Right.
about what he can heal from.
okay.
I mean, remember that time in X-Men number 171 when he got blown up?
Oh, yeah.
He was basically just a skeleton.
It was insane.
And he came back from that.
So are we saying he's basically unkillable?
It's pretty close.
All right, so we've got the healing factor, but then you add in the adamantium claws.
Right.
How do those claws stack up against Superman?
Yeah.
I mean, Superman's practically invulnerable.
Well, adamantium is one of the toughest substances in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
It can cut through almost anything.
And it's coating his skeleton and his claws.
Well, there's actually a bit of a difference there.
Okay.
The adamantium on his skeleton is a bit different from the adamantium beta on his claws.
Huh.
The beta adamantium actually bonds with his healing factor.
So that makes it even stronger.
Exactly.
So are you saying that his claws could actually cut Superman?
Potentially, yes.
Wow.
Now, on top of all that, Wolverine's a savage fighter,
Oh, yeah.
centuries of combat experience,
Right.
plus got those enhanced senses.
And don't forget the berserker rage.
Oh, right, that's a whole other level.
So he's like a predator.
Yeah, he can push through pain and injury like you wouldn't believe.
All right, so he's a healing killing machine.
Pretty much.
But does he have any weaknesses?
Well, even his healing factor has limits.
Okay.
It takes time to work, and he can be overwhelmed if he takes too much damage at once. Plus, while his healing factor takes care of physical damage, he can still be hurt.
Yeah, the pain's got to be there.
And he can be tricked.
Oh, right. He's not immune to mind games.
Exactly.
Okay, so even Wolverine has vulnerability.
Everyone does.
All right, well, let's shift gears and talk about Superman.
The Man of Steel.
Where do we even start with his powers?
He's got it all: superhuman strength, speed, flight, heat vision, X-ray vision, super breath.
Kind of ridiculous.
He's basically a god among mortals.
I mean, he's lifted planets, flown through stars.
Power levels are just off the charts.
It's like comparing a firecracker to the sun.
Pretty much.
But even Superman has his weaknesses.
Of course, the most famous one is Kryptonite.
Oh, yeah. Everyone knows about Kryptonite.
It can weaken him, even kill him.
And there are different types,
Right. Green kryptonite, red kryptonite, gold kryptonite.
each with different effects.
Exactly. It's a wild card.
And then there's magic.
Ah, yes. Superman's other Achilles heel.
So even though he can shrug off almost any physical attack.
Magic bypasses his defenses.
Interesting.
We've seen him get taken down by powerful magic users before.
So it's not just about brute strength.
You gotta have a strategy.
Okay, so we've looked at both sides.
We've seen the strengths, the weaknesses.
So who wins this epic showdown?
Well, on paper, Superman has the clear advantage.
Yeah,
I mean, his raw power and his versatility are just incredible.
it's hard to argue with that.
But Wolverine is a survivor.
True.
He's cunning, relentless, and he's not afraid to fight dirty.
So you're saying that even though Superman might win a straight-up fight,
Wolverine could find a way to exploit his weaknesses.
use the environment to his advantage, maybe.
Or go for a psychological attack.
It's like a David and Goliath situation.
Exactly, and that's what makes this matchup so fascinating.
You've got the unstoppable force meeting the immovable object.
It's a clash of titans.
So what do you think, folks? Who comes out on top in this battle? Can Wolverine outsmart the Man of Steel? Could he turn Superman's strengths against him? That's something for you to ponder. This is where your deep dive begins. Until next time.
On just what I wanted to see. Without